last time we were watching everything about heart, and today we are going to see the kidney of a human maybe, or someone else. Thank you very much.
Okay.
And Jhon will tell everyone about this.
Thank you very much. Okay, good afternoon everybody. It's good that we gathered here. We're going to study about a very important organ of the body. In the human body, we have two kidneys here. Here, the kidney is something like that. And another one is something like that. Okay, so let's say if this is the right part of the body, you stand like this. You have here the left part of the body, and here you have here the right part of the body. Okay, so this is the right kidney here, and this is the left kidney. Now in the kidneys, we have certain things like this. Okay, like this. Okay. These are called arteries, renal arteries. Actually, in other words, the kidney is also called brain. Okay, so let's say kidney. Okay, there, kidney. Another name is REN, R-E-N and R-E-N. So it's from here we have renal. Okay, so we have here, if this is the right here, so we have the right renal vessels, arteries and veins. You understand? Yeah. Arteries bring blood down to the kidneys, and then veins take blood away from the kidneys. Okay, what's also important here in the kidney? Well, they are just like the kidney is like a bean, you know, bean.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, bean. You eat bean.
Yeah,
How do you call bean?
Babu.
Yeah, bobby. Yeah,
Yeah.
sure, bobby. So generally a bean is almost like that, you know, like that, and you have it like that. So bobby. So this is just like the shape of that.
Yeah.
Now here, this is something like what we call, if this is rain, so we have what we call on top of the rain, then there are some glands, they are called supra means on top, renal gland. Yeah, they are just triangular shaped, like a triangle, you know, triangle.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we have, this is it, right? And we have another one, just like that. Pretty simple. Okay, these suprarenal glands, they are responsible for producing hormones, some hormones. Okay, let's say supra, yeah, renal glands. Okay, let's say left, yeah? Okay. So we have right. Now, what do we have? This and this, we have here, this is the gland itself, and it's triangular shape, like a triangle. So they produce they produce what we call adrenal, adrenaline, sometimes with N or sometimes with A, adrenaline. It's very, very important. You know adrenaline?
Of course.
Yeah. Adrenaline gives you the power or the impetus, you know, to do many things. For example, you have adrenaline. Okay, how is adrenaline? We have noradrenaline, then we have adrenaline. What happens is, if something maybe suddenly happens, something that makes you afraid, yeah, you see, quickly adrenaline will be released.
Yeah.
So it's very important. It makes you become very active, or sometimes hyperactive. So, for example, you are walking, then you see, on the road, suddenly you see a tiger, or you see a lion, or you see a big dog. Okay, let's say a tiger. You never expected to see that. So what do? You say, tiger. So quickly, your body will make you jump over the fence.
Yeah.
Yeah. So sometimes before you used to jump this high, but because of this, adrenaline will be released into your bloodstream, and suddenly you can jump over the building. So that's the function of adrenaline. It's very. So remember, suprarenal glands produce adrenaline. Very, very important. You understand?
Yes.
Yeah, just triangular shape. And when we say the gland, since they produce hormones, they are ductless. Okay, let's say ductless. Ducts actually means some tubes that connect, but here without ducts. So the secretion here goes straight into the bloodstream.
Yeah.
You understand? Yeah. Okay. Now, very important, very, very important are these arteries.
Mm-hmm.
We call them renal arteries. Yeah? Like here, right? We say renal artery. Okay, let's say right. Okay. And here, left. Left, we will say renal artery. Okay, here we can just use something like this to represent it. Okay, it goes like this. Then another one comes like that. Okay, so to show that it's an artery, how can we differentiate it? Over here, there's some space. Here, the arteries actually they are red. So to show that there's blood in the artery, blood comes from the heart, you know?
Yeah, of course.
The heart pumps the blood like last time we knew to other systems. So you see here, let's say, how do we represent the blood? The blood actually should be red. Let's do it like that. Yes, that's to show that. Over here. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the blood coming. And now, let's just understand. When the blood comes, what do we have in the blood? What is contained? These are blood cells, yes? And in the blood cells, you know, blood moves, blood flows. Okay, why does it flow?
Because when heart is pumping, it makes these cells, these blood cells, go through our body.
Okay.
And some part of this blood cells are going to another organs of our body.
Okay, to some other organs of the body. Yes, you're right. So the blood flows into other parts of the body. Okay? All right. Here, let's say. Okay, now let's think. What are the functions of the kidney? What does the kidney do to the body? Or what do the both kidneys? Remember, actually, the kidneys are found in the lumbar region. There's, in anatomy, we say lumbar. So sometimes you could easily approach the kidney from behind. You understand? So if somebody hits you here behind, it's painful. If it goes deep, it could affect the kidney from behind, from here. So it's within the abdomen, but again, over back part. All right, so we have just, let's say, the kidneys like this. This is the blood coming out, the blood flowing into the kidney. And remember, I was asking, what comes with the blood?
With the blood, like...
Okay, do you know the blood is like a fluid? Okay, with some maybe solid particles suspended in them. So you would have blood cells.
Yes.
The red blood cells, yeah, erythrocytes, and the white blood cells, yes, white blood cells. And then what do we have here? What actually is important that the blood has water. So when you drink water, yes?
Yes.
So you are thirsty, you take water, you drink. This water goes into the blood vessels.
Yes.
And now you want to send them out, send it out of the body. How do you send them out?
Like you're going to the toilet.
Yes, you go to make water. We said to make water. But how do you make the water? Now, first you took the water, you drank,
Yeah.
and then the water cannot just come out like that. Or some people, let's say if you drink beer, or maybe you drink wine, let's say red wine, something like that, you just keep drinking it, and suddenly you come and see, micturition. Micturition is a sort of word that means urine. You understand urine? So you go to micturate. This to micturate means to pass out water. That's waste liquid, okay? Yeah. It's called excretion. To excrete. To micturate means to excrete. And here, so when we say excretor, it means the liquid part of what we pass out, what we may not need. But actually, micturition is still useful. Why? Because in micturition, you have what we call ureas, uric acid,
Yes.
which is passed out. Yeah. And those are still useful. Sometimes if somebody's ill, they could help them, they would drink urine. Sister, have you heard about that before? Yeah. It's a sort of maybe treatment. So if people don't have ureas, so then when somebody urinates, especially children, then they take the urine and then drink, and the illness is gone. So sometimes some of the things we pass out, they are very useful, very useful. Okay, so during micturition, we excrete urine. Now, first, how the kidney, we see it like this, but what is the microscopic structure of the kidney? Because when you see the kidney, okay, let's say, we have the kidney here, you understand? Now, this could be maybe the kidney from maybe some, I don't think it's human kidney. It's not human.
Yeah, it is not as big as human ones.
Yeah. No, it could be big, depending on you. Even adults could have such, but to know that it's human kidney, it would not be just like this. Okay, so let's say it's animal kidney. It could be from any animal, maybe from the pig, or from the cow, or from any other animal, maybe goat or whatever. You understand?
Yeah.
Okay, here, we represent it here. These are where the arteries and the veins come out. When I show you this artery coming, some of them come up from there and then enter into you. And then from here, you see this coming out. These are called ureters. Ureter. Okay. So like here, this, right? So it will be ureter. Right ureter. And another one, also ureter. These are tubes, just like a tube, you understand?
Yeah.
Then water passes from here, here. This is, what do you think? Let's reason. This is the kidney.
Yeah.
First, blood comes here through the afferent blood vessel. Okay? Afferent. Yeah? Artery. This one here. I will try to draw to show what it looks like, under the microscope. we have here afferent blood vessels that come here. They bring blood.
Yeah.
Okay. So we drink water. This water enters into, is absorbed. That's what we call absorption. It could be from the buccal cavity, from the mouth. Then it goes down through the throat, esophagus, yeah, and then it goes down through the linings, up to the gaster, up to the stomach. Yeah, there is still absorbed. Water is still absorbed, and then it goes into the intestines, small intestines. Ileum. So the small intestine still absorbs water or liquid. It may not be water, it could be alcohol, but the liquid part is being absorbed. So as it's being absorbed, it takes in, now it wants to give it out so that it would not become dangerous to your body. If you take water, and it cannot pass out, then automatically you will have, some ascites. Ascites could mean the belly could swell because of tissue fluid. You understand?
Yeah.
Yeah. Tissue fluid. That's if the body cannot send the water away. Okay. Now, so thanks be to God, God helps that. There's a mechanism to pass out the water. So the water comes here with the blood, plasma of the blood. It goes here into the kidney. In the kidney, we have what we call nephrons. Very important. So we have what we call nephrons. Nephrons. Very, very important. These are microscopic structures or microscopic unit of the kidney. How does it do? Okay, we could look like this. Okay. Okay, do you understand this diagram somehow? This is microscopic, the microscopic structure, yeah? If you cut the kidney and then put it under the microscope, very powerful microscope, then you could see some of these structures. So now, this kidney has about 1 million, you understand? Million. Nephrons. About 1 million in each kidney. Consider 1 million, not 1,000, million. Okay, so 1 million here, about. Let's say about. Because it could be more than 1 million, it could be a little less than 1 million. So we say about 1 million. Now, this is on the right kidney. On the left kidney, also about 1 million here, nephrons. And the nephron, the real unit that helps to produce urine, this is how it looks like. Okay, first, so here is called loop of this OF, yeah? Henle. Henle, I think, should be the one who discovered this, the loop. And here, as we said here, you see something like this here. These are what we call capillaries. Capillaries. You know capillaries? Yeah. Okay, that means, let's say, capillaries. If it is one, it will be capillary. But now it's more than one. There are many capillaries. So what do capillaries do? Capillaries are a junction between the artery and the vein. So you see, this is artery. What artery? Like this artery, afferent artery, renal artery, bringing blood here. And then left one bringing blood here. So this is it. Okay? Now when it brings the blood, a lot of blood comes here, a lot of blood, a lot of blood, a lot of blood. And now in the capillary, there are many, many blood cells. And remember, the blood has got water in it, liquid materials. And not only that, other toxic materials, something it wants to send away. So the kidney helps us not only to pass water outside, to send water away, but also toxic materials. For example, if somebody gets some toxin, maybe you take something that disturbs you, you drink water, drink water, drink water. So all of these bad things pass away. And another detoxification center is the liver. The liver. So if you take poison, it goes to the liver, and also it goes to the kidney. So sometimes if you are looking for some pathology, if you come to the kidney, you take the kidney, slice it, then you could see some of the kidneys. Some of the poison that affects the body.
In the kidney.
Yeah. So also the heart. Also biopsy, we do biopsy of the liver. You could see a lot of things. Okay, now let's go back to this. This loop of Henle is very important because a lot of things are done here. First, blood comes here, then over here, you see it looks like a funnel. You know funnel? Something like funnel. How do you call funnel in Russian? Funnel. Leica. Yes, leica. This looks like leica. Like you want to put petrol in your car, you get something like a bottle, or then you cut it, then or just not. So now this blood vessel comes here, and over here there's filtration. The blood enters into here. You understand?
Yes.
And perfuses through here. Now, do you see first it was blood. That's water is inside the blood vessels are there. So this place here, does not allow blood cells to pass. Blood cells, is erythrocyte, leukocytes. So in normal conditions, when the kidneys are normal, you cannot see blood cells over here. And blood cells you could say by red. No, it cannot pass. So automatically, you only see the blood cells will be here, but the liquid water could pass. So let's say water, we could just represent water from here. It starts to filter. You see here, okay, comes here, comes here, comes here. So do you see? The blood keeps on going here, going, but it brings a lot of, blood cells here. So the blood cells stop here.
Yeah.
This capsule, this membrane cannot allow blood cells to pass. So what you have is now water.
Water.
Yeah, water can pass here. And also as water is passing here, uric acid is passing here, ureas. So that's why, okay, it keeps in here. And now there are certain things that, as they are passing, here things are passing here. So maybe Na, do you know Na plus sodium, natrium, being absorbed. K plus potassium, kali, also being absorbed, here. This membrane here, there's some membrane here that keeps on taking this, absorbing, so that a lot cannot pass out into urine. So automatically, if you take salt, do you know salt? Common salt. Common salt is called NaCl, natrium, yeah? Salt. How do you call salt in Russian? Salt, yeah. Paverena salt, yeah? Yeah. So this is the formula, natrium. And what do you have? Natrium, sodium, chlorine. So also Cl here is minus. Here Na is plus. Okay? It's being absorbed. So if you take much salt, then you see your urine will become concentrated, not water. You cannot go quickly, to urine because you eat a lot of salt. But remember, salt is dangerous to the body. You only need, for a day, you need natrium, NaCl, you need about 20 grams. Only 20 grams. But sometimes we eat this, eat everything, that we have more. So automatically, some still keep on passing through. Now, here is where the urine becomes concentrated. You understand?
Yeah.
Yeah. It means first it comes like liquid, a lot of water, but because these things are being absorbed, some of the elements are being absorbed, then you see it becomes up to this place, this loop of Henle. Very, very important. Then, so after that, the urine, actually, when it is here, it's already urine. Here, it was blood. You understand?
Yeah.
But when it passes through here, this capsule, it becomes urine.
Like
And
water.
Yeah, water. Yeah. And in that urine, it's not just ordinary water.
Mm-hmm.
It contains certain elements like this.
Yeah.
So, but here, part of the this nephron
Mm-hmm.
helps to concentrate, to make everything into order. So it keeps on coming. Here, concentration is done. Then it goes like that. Let's see how it goes. Okay. It keeps going, up to here. Okay, then from here, that over here, it will pass out to be urine. And as this urine is passing out, it's being collected here. So these are tubes that come together here. And they pass it, do you see this?
Yeah.
Yeah. So all this process, this is inside here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then when everything is finished, it's passed through here. You understand? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So what comes out into this place is already urine, ready to be sent out. So it keeps on coming. Then it comes from here, this other kidney.
Yeah.
Yeah. They come here. And now it's collected here. So what is collected here is urine. Mm-hmm. And how the urine, when it's collected, you don't pass it out at once. You understand?
Yeah.
Another name for urine is called micturition. Micturate.
Yeah.
Okay. So when it is stored here, this is, how do you think they will call this place that urine is being stored? How would we call that?
I know, maybe something under or near the stomach.
Yeah, it's
urinary.
here. It's here. Yeah.
Yeah.
You see, the stomach goes here, then the intestines here, and then here. This is called urinary bladder. Or you could call it urinary cyst. Urinary bladder or urinary cyst. Cyst means bladder. Bladder means storage, organ. So all the urine here, now, it could come here first. The urine will come maybe 200 mils, up to 300 mils. You could carry it. You don't feel it. You understand?
Yeah.
Now, when it comes up to about 350 mils, you have some reflex arc. Reflex. Reflex arc is, nerves,
Yeah.
start to tell you, you should go to pass out your urine. You should go.
Yeah.
You should go. So at 350, you feel, but you could stay. But when it is up to this, let's say 200, no problems, 300, no, 350. Some people, women can hold more than 350. They could hold up to 500 mils. This is half a liter. So half a liter of urine
That's
is 7 years.
pretty cool, I think.
So automatically, you must look for somewhere
Yeah.
to pass out urine. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Yeah. So urinary bladder is very important. It also has some nerves. You know, our body is full of nerves. Some cranial nerves, 12 pairs of cranial nerves, and also some cervical nerves, thoracic nerves, lumbar nerves, coccygeal. Okay, well, here it might not be okay. I wanted to demonstrate, how the body is a lot. Cervical nerve, about 7 pairs of them. So each part of the body here has some nerves here, another part has some nerves. So you have a pair of nerves, one on the right, one on the left. And they also, supply the organs with sensitivity, nerves. Remember, if there's no nerve, automatically somebody's paralyzed. The organ will not work.
Yeah.
Do you know paralysis? Yeah? Somebody
Yeah.
could go, the hand is not working.
Yeah,
because
the body can't move.
Yeah. Okay, so do you seem to understand what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Remember, over here is the head of the person, head. Okay, the head, let's say, looking at you, and then you go down, then over here, behind, that's where you find the brain or the kidneys.
Yeah.
Okay, but thanks be to God, there's kidney transplant. Sometimes, if somebody maybe has problem with kidneys, nephrosis, maybe nephropathy, then they could go to the hospital, try to treat it. And also remember, if the urine has blood in it, it means there's something wrong with the urinary bladder, or maybe it could be from the kidney and all those things. So you could just find them out. Actually, it's a big topic, but this is just a general idea, you understand?
Yeah.
About the kidneys. Okay,
Like
so
the main part.
we need your contributions. Go ahead.
In conclusion,
Yeah.
here we have already, as you know, like this kidney of a pig, and like as you to see, it is very interesting to look.
Yeah.
Here is, and I think that the theme and everything about a kidney is a very big theme. So I think that there will be a lot of parts about kidney. So it was really interesting to know me everything about this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
So now we can cut up the kidney.
Okay.
So like maybe like that.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, that is
That's.
pretty hard.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah, only like this part
Yeah.
that is just.
That's where the blood vessels come
Yeah.
from.
So I think it needs.
Yeah. Well, okay. If you can cut, that's fine. No problem.
Yeah.
Cut off.
Just cut off here.
Very good.
Yeah,
Very
so
good. Yeah.
we can like
Yeah.
just see
Okay.
something over
Yeah.
here.
Cut one. Okay. Go ahead. Try to.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. There is.
So,
Yeah. No,
It's
that
okay.
is okay. I just cut everything.
No. Let's see.
Yeah.
Because I want us to see how it's like.
Inside.
Yeah. Do you see here? There's one part they call the cortex of the kidney. Yeah. It produces what we call cortisones. Yeah. Okay. And then there's the other part, the medulla. Then
This
cortex.
part. Yeah.
Under the microscope, it's very visible. Yeah. So it produces some other elements that we know. And what we call para-amino hippuric acid. Yeah. Or we call it ADG. ADH. Adenosine. Yeah. So this is a hormone produced by the posterior part of the brain that helps to concentrate urine. Do you understand? So, although this is, the kidney, it produces urine, but so that the urine would not be water, just water passing out. That is called diabetes insipidus.
Yeah.
When you drink a lot of water, then you keep going to toilet.
Yeah, it will be very bad for kidney.
Yeah, it's called physiological diabetes, diabetes insipidus. But then there's another one, diabetes mellitus, which is too much of sugar. If you take a lot of sugar, then you drink a lot of water, and then you keep on passing the water, and sometimes diabetes. But there's one hormone, ADH, it's produced by the posterior pituitary. No pituitary gland is in the brain, so it helps to produce this hormone.
Like here.
Yeah.
I know.
And that hormone helps to concentrate the urine, so you don't keep on running to toilet too much. Okay, but also in the posterior pituitary, we have another hormone being produced. It's called oxytocin. Oxytocin helps for childbirth for women when they are pregnant.
Yeah.
Okay, now they give birth to the child. Oxytocin, also from the posterior pituitary gland, helps to bring milk. So the mother will have milk to feed the baby. You understand?
And kidney helps.
No, I'm saying the posterior pituitary gland in the brain, produces two major hormones. One is for the kidney to make the urine concentrated, and then the other one is for women to be able to have milk to feed their children when they are born. It's called oxytocin, that's for the women, and ours is ADH.
Yeah.
Okay? It's called antidiuretic hormone, ADH. Okay, so that's the kidney. It's very useful.
Yeah.
And so everybody please maintain your kidney, and thank you.
I love this kidney.
Shalom.
I love.
Yeah.
Bye bye. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Bye bye.
And God bless. Shalom.